I'm just minding my business, and I'm steady counting Benjamins. And she say she wanna roll.
Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Charles El Guapo. Today we got a good one. I'm breaking down the 8 inexpensive dates in Atlanta. So if you are visiting or if you live here in Atlanta and you running out of ideas and things to do, this one is for y'all. Also, I'm going to be stuffing 54 bucks. As y'all see it, it's 55. Let me spread that for y'all haters. You know what I mean? Y'all be hating on the boy, as I always say. And I'm stuffing this 54 envelope with this $55 for you. They ain't 55, or they ain't 54, whatever y'all want to hate on. You will, each time you click on this channel, you will be either A, entertained, B, educated, C, inspired, or E, uplifted all together. We are about growth. You are new to my channel. Sincerely encourage and appreciate if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. Like I always say, y'all my day ones. And you know what? When I get to 200 subscribers, I'm gonna pick a random person out the subscribe list and I'm gonna cash app you 200 bucks. You know what I mean? To celebrate my 200 subscribers. So I'm just honestly pick a random lucky person and boom, 200 to their cash app. And man, like I said, I don't consider myself a podcaster at all. I consider myself more of a vlogger. And boom, put it to a knot. We're gonna reveal this very soon. I consider myself as a vlogger because I be outside, I be doing stuff, and I'm not just always here giving game. But we got some good game for y'all today. Fellas, like I said, if y'all are looking into activities, ladies, if your man isn't good at planning dates and thinking of things like that, this is for y'all too, so y'all too can get some gaming. Go ahead and share it around. Like I said, these all 8 I've been to since I've been in Atlanta. Some of these I got pictures, some I got videos, and I'm going to be sharing them all with you all today. Let's get into my personal favorite on the list. This is number 1. We're going to say the Trap Museum, aka Escape the Trap. It is, they have an escape room and then they have a museum. The museum, I love the showroom floor. Man, they play all the music that we love. They got a bar. For those of you who want to be alcoholics, you know, they got tons of drinks with tons of specials. They can whip it up each and every way. You do the Escape the Trap, then it's like roughly about $90 for 2 people. It's not your typical escape room. You go in, then they got a storyline. They got rules that you got to follow to help you get out. Is very vital information. Then they give you triple questions that, you know, if you in their life you would know, or if you just kind of smart. So like I said, I get them number 1 on my list, and they are inexpensive. You see what I mean? Like I said, it's 90 bucks for 2 plus 20 or some odd dollars for parking. Then the actors that help you escape the trap, they take tips too. I will be very generous if I were you guys, because they work really hard on those scripts and they work really hard on getting you out. I have already given you guys on how to sleep with a woman within 7 days. The link is up here as y'all see it. If you use any of these other dates in addition to that, it's gonna make your chances even more better. Let's get in number 2, which is Sandbox VR. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's enjoyable and it's a fun activity for you and your lady to get to interact with one another. They got quite a few games to choose from, so hopefully if you choose the right one, you can get her in a vulnerable state, and then she be all scared and stuff like this, and you be like, yeah baby, I got you. Say something cheesy like that, I'm gonna get you in there. Like I said, all these dates are to give you something to put extra thought in, not just dinner and a movie. That's old school game. This is game for the real players. You know what I mean? You gotta elevate, like I said, and educate. Depend on how big your group is. It's roughly about 30 minutes of gameplay and another 30 minutes of preparation. Y'all should get through there. Sandbox VR is roughly like 120, 130 for two. Plus, depending on which one you go to, you gotta pay for parking. You know what I mean? That's a real big deal out here in Atlanta, is parking. That's how a lot of people be eating. Listen, these ladies like to be stimulated mentally and physically. That's where I come in at. See, I'm very adventurous and random, so we can go do a fly out to an all exclusive extravaganza, or hit your favorite fish and wing spot and get a 2-piece tilapia fried hard with some hush puppies. You know, I'm like that for real. But I say this to say that. Let's get to number 3. Number 3 on the list is Activate Atlanta, which is, it's gonna give you and your lady time to communicate, to trust one another, to be physical, and to pretty much like learn each other, right? They have tons of games. They got like 14 rooms, and each one of these rooms got several different games on an iPad that you got to pick, and it's going to teach you how to play the game, right? And then once you get into the room, the door's going to lock behind y'all, and then it's just y'all party, whether it's you and her, whether it's 6 of y'all, it don't matter, whoever's in the party. And the games range from mental activity to just physical. For instance, you'll get in there and it's gonna say shoot the basket, and it's gonna ask you who was the 2008 presidential candidate, you know, and it's gonna give you Obama for purple, or Donald Trump for yellow, and Bill Clinton for red, you know what I mean? And then you will shoot the correct basket into that one. Simple, right? Or you'll go into a room where it's pretty much like spelling out a word, and it will say give us a 3-letter word, and you gotta tap the letters or tap a light, boom boom boom, it'll give you letters and you tap them. Fun. F-U-N, 3-letter word, right? Give us a 5-letter word without the letter H in it, or you know what I mean? So different stuff like that. Or you can just do a completely fun one where it will say remember the floor patterns. It'll light up different colors, remember the patterns, and everybody go step on red. You got 10 seconds to do it, and you know it's gonna give you very few spots for the red one, and everybody go get on that one. So it's fun. Like I said, it's an activity where y'all can interact with each other, y'all can learn each other, y'all have skills, y'all have trust, and you get to see how smart one another is. You might not want to be with no dumb, might not want that dumb box of rocks. You know what I mean? Like, dang, baby, you can't spell. This ain't gonna work for me. Dodge the bullet. And the price of this place to go and enjoy all the games, all the activities, is roughly around $30 per person. Like I said, very inexpensive. Y'all can do that with, you know, nothing. Like I said, all these dates are to help. Maybe you ain't got no idea, maybe you ain't got no money, you ain't really got it right now, but you want to take shorty out and give her a good time, show her tons of different experiences. With that being said, let's get into number 4. Number 4 is, since y'all like food so much, me personally, I don't usually take ladies out for food unless we just vibing like that. I do, but I don't. You see what I mean? It's not like my go-to. We gonna do something fun first. But since y'all like food so much, let's go ahead and go into number 4. Number 4 is a split. It's a split between seafood boils. Because I got a running joke when I first got here, and I was going on a few dates, and I was saying, man, all the ladies in Atlanta, they just want dick and crab legs. That's it. But so we'd say seafood boils. They are pretty much inexpensive. If you get in bags for 2, they got drinks as well there, And with that being said, you were pretty much good unless she orders like 4 or 5 orders of king crab, which is like 200 a piece. Then maybe y'all gonna have to have another conversation and probably gonna have to walk away, say, hey baby, this ain't for us, because this is the inexpensive date, not the expensive date. You ain't gonna run that tab up on me. Like I said, had that conversation, because it may or may not be for y'all. With that being said, the other one, which is second, is KPot. Yeah, I almost said KPot, but it's KPot, which is Korean barbecue. That's where you order the food, they bring it to you, and y'all cook it in the middle of the table with the fire, and y'all sitting there having a conversation, sipping sake, or if you want some bourbon, you want the goose, you want some rock, stuff like that. They got it, and y'all just sit there and vibe and take pictures and have conversations, and y'all can see if each other can cook. Y'all make, you know what I mean? That's another red flag. Or possibly if you are into somebody who can cook, let's see how long you gonna cook this chicken. Let's see how long you cooking this shrimp.
Raw and overcooked on the same fucking table.
Seasonings you're gonna use, because like I said, you guys are cooking and y'all in an intimate moment. Moving down to number 5. Number 5, go-karting. That's right. Go-karting, they'll let you race here at K1 for, I think the races are like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. But once again, get y'all that challenging spirit, get her out of that princey mode, and y'all get to battle each other outside of normal shit like bowling and golf and shooting pool, stuff like that. Nah, you're on this track. Around $26 a person, plus you gotta buy the membership fee, and with that, the taxes, and then all the gear, it's gonna run you, after all of that, about 75 bucks. Let's jump down to number 6, which is my least favorite, but overall it's still a good vibe and it's a good experience. You and your lady can go, y'all can hold hands, hold conversations, take pictures. That's gonna give you amazing illusion. And as I already said, that's right, it's the Illusion Museum of Atlanta. It's only, I think, 30 a person, so maybe 60 plus parking. Get her a bottle of water. Instead of that walk in the park, do that walk in the Illusion Museum. And like I said, get to know one another. And they do have some good exhibits to look at. It's some nice stuff there, but it is more family oriented. I went midday, it wasn't as packed as, let's just say that. So definitely 30. It's still a cool place. It's just my least favorite, you know what I mean? Moving along, number 7, which is another one of my favorites. I can definitely put it at the top of the list, and it is the shooting range. That's right, take you and your lady to the shooting range, see if she can protect themselves in certain situations. But after y'all get done, both y'all might want to change the conversations of y'all tones, because y'all both know how to
breathe,
utilize this thing.
That's what I'm saying. Keep your eyes open.
Damage.
Breathe.
In real life. But outside of that,
pull it right.
You shouldn't have to pull it
again. It's very fun.
Yeah,
Y'all can get there, shoot around, practice. You're gonna spend roughly about 150. That's with the targets, eye gears, head gear, ear gears, not head gear, ear gears, bullets, because they make you buy their bullets, and rentals. All they gun prices are usually about the same, regardless if you're gonna rent a 22, if you're gonna rent the AK. Still about the same. For 2, you're gonna spend roughly about 150 after taxes, after all the gear and the bullets and the range. And we have it, last but not least, number 8 on the list is the Georgia Aquarium. I've been, it is exciting. I don't think I ever been to an aquarium in my life until that time I went. And it's pretty cool. You get to see everything from jellyfishes to sharks to a dolphin show to a seal show. They got stuff. If you name, they got it. They got a gift shop, because your lady gonna want a stuffed animal or a giblet for the Crocs or whatever it is, you know she's gonna want something out that gift shop. Go ahead and you got tunnels and see different things, and man, I'm telling you, it's a hell of a place. You're gonna want to experience it. I hear it's one of the best aquariums in the world, and it's about 95 bucks for two, plus parking. So it is one of the higher ones, but it's well worth it. And it's right next to the Coca-Cola museum. I haven't been there yet too, but I heard it's a good museum. I'm not sure if they the same prices or not, but it's right next to it. So that is my top 8. Hopefully next time you guys want to go on a date, y'all can reference this video and tell you Charles El Guapo said so. Remember, next time you are out of ideas or your pockets is low and you want to finesse the situation, boom, here's congregation game for the real players. Add money to the collection plate so I can continue to get this cake and continue to produce videos like this and grow my channel to even more heights. As I've said before, let's get me to 200 and we gonna drop cash apps and we got y'all. I am in there, but for now we are out.